Hello everyone and welcome back to more Going Local here with Tottenham Hotspur. And well, yeah, it's a time. It is definitely a time. Not sure whether it's good, not sure whether it's bad. It's just kind of in the middle, which I guess is where we need to be. You can see there, the league table makes for improved reading. We are in 14th place, 25 points on the board. Unfortunately, there's 21 matches already played, but we are now clear of the relegation zone, 5 points clear of the relegation zone, and 2 more games today that will hopefully help us. So since last time's actual 2 league wins in a row against Palace and West Ham, some decent results. So 0-0 with Leicester, disappointing. They're currently bottom of the league, or at least in the relegation zone. We literally just saw, but I wasn't paying attention, but they're definitely down there somewhere. So that was frustrating, but a 2-0 win against Southampton was a very good result. Aurelio and Kouassi with the goals there. We crushed Portsmouth 6-0 in the FA Cup, and then we lost 2-1 to Manchester City. Rodrigo, who we, of course, you may recall, had on loan when we were at Celtic, where he was pretty useless, scoring 2 goals there. It's safe to say he's done well for himself since we had him there. But it was a decent performance. We didn't really deserve to win. The defence were really quite poor, but overall, it wasn't the worst performance of all time, so it'll do. But Wolves today, followed by a North London derby against Arsenal. See what we can do there. Also, our reward for winning against Portsmouth in the FA Cup is Chelsea, so we won't bother with that one. Now, it is obviously the January transfer window. No bids for any players who we want to keep or who want to leave. I've looked around for some options. There's not really many players that jump out to bring in, so I'm probably going to just leave it until the summer. There's usually a bit more flexibility in the summer window. Anyway, we're down to 15th. West Ham they've lost, but they've still gone above us anyway. How does that make any sense? I mean, maybe someone else. Maybe it's Villa. But who knows? Let's just beat Wolves and then we'll be flying up that table. Okay, here is the team. Bazuna's going to be in goal. It's definitely a place we need to improve, but he's going to sort of do for now. Defence is Marmol, Aurelio, Devaney and Shekas is back in there. Defensive midfield is the biggest area of concern. Everyone's playing badly, but we're going to go with Mario Barrow for now. He wants to leave, but no bids for him yet, so he can go in there. Fiorentina and Downey ahead of him. Downey wanted to leave to join Borussia Dortmund. We were able to persuade him to stay, which is good. Vukshar on the left-hand side, Caldera on the right-hand side. Vukshar's going to sign a new contract to keep him here as well. And then Kouassi is going to be up front. We have played Liam Delap, and Liam Delap has actually scored after his horrendous performance last time, but we will go with Kouassi today. Well, extremely familiar face in the Wolverhampton Wanderers midfield, Ismail Benatia, who of course we had for 3 seasons at Inter Milan, is against us today. He did kind of drop off at the end, so I'm not too concerned, but yeah, we want some revenge apparently. I guess we lost to them last time. We didn't, but the players did. Improved performance needed them. Okay, let's see what we can do. I mean, as I said, we've got a chance of getting to Europe still. That's still a theoretical possibility. And here's Caldera in behind, ball across. It's too close to the goalkeeper, who palms it behind for a corner, which we've been decent at. Aurelio is quite good. We didn't go for him this time. We went to Devaney and he didn't score, so that was the problem. Need to keep getting these points just to sort of, assure our position in the league, get to 40 points sort of as soon as possible, and then we can think about going beyond that. Downey with pretty terrible pass. Probably should have sold him to Dortmund with that kind of football, but Devaney cuts it out. Here's Romario Barrow. Good switch of play to Caldera. Again, stretching the defence. Can he find a good crossing this time? Goes short to Fiorentina across. And I take back what I was saying. Brandon Downey is a man in goal-scoring form, and it's 1-0. Good switch of play from Barrow there. I think he might be the option, which is annoying because he wants to leave, but so far no one wants to buy him. So we'll see if we can persuade him just to stay. That'll be good. Corner, Caldera playing it in, and this time he finds Aurelio, but this time Aurelio can't score either. Corner for Wolves this time. Neto plays it in. It's cleared away and we can look to counter. Caldera, great touch from him. He's still going. It's so close to being amazing. I mean, Kouassi was right there. Should have squared it. That was a bit selfish, but you can see why he did it. You can definitely see why. We cut it out once again. Kouassi feeds Caldera. How about this time? Again, so close. Are we going to regret these chances? Corner from him to Aurelio. No, to Downey. Again, so close. At least we've got a goal, but we should have had quite a few more. But we go in at the break. We are 1-0 up. This would be a very good result if we could see it through, but we do have a tendency to throw things away, so you never know. Here's Caldera with another free kick. So heavily involved in Devaney heads over this time. Caldera is so close to having an amazing game. Well, the action's died down in the second half, but still hopefully a chance for us to add to it rather than throw it away. We've made some substitutions. Here's Marmol. Can he find a cross in? Go short back to Downey. Can he find just anyone? Marmol has it again. Cross in. It's not converted by Caldera, and he's offside. So what was the point of that highlight? It has been all us so far, but we're only 1-0 up, so that means a late equaliser, unless Liam Delap feeds Menino. Caldera's trying to get there. He does get there again. He wants to be man of the match desperately today. If we, even get a goal, that would certainly help. We're going all the way back now, though, which is concerning. Can we find a way through? Here is Caldera in behind again. Is he going to go for the shot? He's just run out of play. No, he's managed to keep it in. Goes into Delap, and Delap scores. And Delap is going to be starting against Arsenal because Kouassi didn't play very well. Delap's come off the bench and scored. He will be getting the nod. Good work from Caldera. I thought he ran out of play. He nearly did. But he pulls it back, gets himself another assist. It's 2-0, and surely the points are now safe. Or maybe not. We've got an injury time highlight. The ball's coming forwards. We have been totally dominant today. Totally dominant. We've seen nothing from Wolves at all. They've not had a single highlight. Please, can we not throw it away now? Bazuna, he just pumps it forwards. Delap can't believe his luck. It's 3-0, and it's going to be 3 points. That is Route 1 textbook definition football, and I love it. I can't believe he's onside. I think he didn't think he was. He isn't, is he? How has he been played onside? I don't understand. Well, he scored. It's counted. It's 3-0. And that's very nice indeed. Brilliant stuff. Really, really dominant performance. That was the best performance we've had so far. Right then, North London Derby, having sailed our way up the table. We're now 8 points clear of the relegation zone with a game in hand over Leicester, might I add. So that is a good position to be in, I think. We should be hopefully safe from relegation, which means we can look slightly further up. We are 10 points behind Derby in 7th. Derby County in 7th with Crystal Palace in 6th. That's ridiculous. But that has got to be the target now. We are looking upwards, not downwards. Fiorentina is injured, unfortunately, pulled his thigh in the previous game. So Menino comes in his place. Otherwise, no changes other than, of course, Delap is going to be starting after his goal against Wolves. And it's a day for familiar faces because they have got in goal former Inter Milan favourite, in inverted commas, Stefan Bajic, which fills me with confidence because he was never the most reliable. I expect to win. Come on, we got to be positive. We got to instill a winning mentality. We have to go into every game expecting to win. I don't necessarily expect to win this, but I think we've got a chance. Corner early on, Caldera plays it in, and Aurelio is so close to scoring. Highlights still going. Barrow's been played through to Delap, and Delap is stopped by Bajic. Free kick to Arsenal though. Vasharin plays it in. It's bounced down still for them. Tonali plays it across, but we look to counter once again. Can we do so? Delap can't get there. It's been cut out by Hannibal Mejbri. Yepes playing it forward to Batista. It's cracked the woodwork. End-to-end competitive game so far, though. Barrow on the ball. Menino looking to play it forward. Delap's in behind. He's onside. And Liam Delap does not score. Will that cost us? I feel like it might. Especially because Caldera is injured. He's got a bruised shin. He should be all right, shouldn't he? Bruised shin. Just get over it. Put a bit of ice on it. You'll be fine. Happy with the performance, though. We've looked very lively. We've had the best opportunities by far. Unfortunately, no goal. Well, uneventful second half so far. Vukshar, who signed a new contract in the week, big new pay rise. He's not playing very well. Again, he doesn't really play very well at the moment. Bajic has spilled that one straight to Downey. Maybe he can prove me wrong by scoring in a second. Now, Marmol is looking to get in behind. Can he find a cross or something? He's been kicked over. He was in the box. If it is a penalty, that is obviously good. But it's also a bit of a concern. We have not scored a penalty yet, I don't think. It has been given. Is it going to let me change it, or is it too late? The box didn't come up. Maybe I did it too soon. We'll go to penalties because I haven't really set a penalty taker, I don't think. Right, so it will be Romario Barrow with 12 because Kouassi's on the bench. It might be Vukshot. It's probably going to be Barrow. I guess we'll go with it. We don't have anyone truly outstanding. Let's just see what happens. It is going to be Romario Barrow, and it's going to be a goal, so he can keep taking them. 1-0. And I think really it is deserved. We have been the best side so far, and we get a just reward. We're still going. Vukshot, I'm going to probably take him off in a minute. We should probably take Caldera off as well for his long-term longevity, given how important he is to the team. He is the sort of set piece taker as well. But we get a second before he goes off, that would be good. It's a dreadful kick out from Bazuna, and we're not going to recover from it. Batista scores. That is solely down to Bazuna's dreadful kick out. We need a new goalkeeper. I mean, that is just woeful, isn't it? Absolutely woeful. We have a chance to stop it here. We don't. And then they score. So, yeah, that was entirely of our own making. Still time to grab a winner, though. Still time to throw it away. I'd rather we didn't lose. A draw would be okay, wouldn't it? A draw would be fine away at Arsenal. Devaney, please pay attention. Chekas, lofted ball forward. He's got in behind to Philly. Across to Liam. Delap and Delap. It hits the post. Bajic is having a wonderful game. Why he couldn't have done that consistently for Inter Milan, I don't know. Maybe we would have won Serie A if he'd done that, but he didn't. And here we are. Barco cuts it out. It's bounced down horribly. This is going to be a goal for Arsenal, isn't it? Lennon across to Rizky, and they really don't deserve that. And that's the most annoying thing. They really don't deserve that. I mean, right, that from Barco is disgraceful. I don't know what he thought he was doing, but it was terrible. And now they've scored. So now we're losing. We were in complete control. The first half, they did nothing. Didn't have any sort of, major efforts really. And now we're going to lose, which is absolutely appalling from the situation we were in. I mean, if we'd lost 2-1, if you told me it was a 2-1 defeat from the start, I would have been like, all right, fair enough. As Barco's in behind, can he redeem himself? No, he can't. Obviously not, because Bajic has decided to be good today. If you told me it was going to be a 2-1 defeat at the start of the game, I would have said, all right, fair enough. But in the circumstances, that was appalling. That was genuinely appalling. You're coming into training. I don't even care. Like, how dare you throw that away from that position? Pure defensive appallingness. I mean, Bazuna is getting fined. Chekas is getting fined as well. I mean, look, green shoots of recovery. The priority this season is to not get relegated. I think European football is probably out of the question. Perhaps we'll see if we can get there. But with performances like that, choking like that, it's not good enough, really, is it? Genuinely not good enough, and it's all the more frustrating given how stupid those two goals were. That both those goals we conceded were solely down to poor defending from Barco, that ridiculous clearance, and then whatever the hell Bazuna was doing, I have no idea. But anyway, it hurts, but we'll be beating them one day. Baby steps, I suppose. This is the Premier League table. We are in 12th. It is, it's as I said, 8 points back to Leicester. It's a healthy margin to have at this kind of stage when your aim is to avoid relegation. We'll be back next time for, it's got to be the second round of the Europa League. Who knows who it will be? We've got Liverpool in the middle. I don't approve of that. Don't approve of that at all. But yeah, that's what it will be. Let's see who's in the first knockout round. Atletico Madrid. That's a concern. No one else truly terrifying. Who else made it out of the groups, though? The former side Lyon, Arsenal in there as well. Bilbao, Leipzig. Former side Feyenoord as well. No one genuinely terrifying apart from Madrid. So that's something. But anyway, that will be that for today. Thank you very much for watching. Make sure you leave a like. Make sure you subscribe as well. And I'll see you next time for more madness.